Welcome to That's Good Sports. I'm Brandon. I'm betting $100 on the Eagles because the Browns fucked me, Perna. Today, I'll preview the Eagles-Browns game while also showing you how to bet on the game using anger instead of logic or football information. The Browns are favored by 4, and I'm favored by no one. That's Good Sports. Also, I'm on Instagram at Brandon Perna, my name that I can't say right. But I'm on Instagram at Brandon Perna. I do football updates every day in my stories, so check me out there. Check me. This episode is sponsored by BetDSI. Use my promo code GS100 and BetDSI will match your initial deposit up to $1,000. Click the link in the description. Click that link to get to BetDSI and take advantage of the really good deal they are giving you via my promo code. Also, I want to make something clear. I asked BetDSI to give me money to bet as part of my sponsor deal. I noticed someone got angry last week saying I was wasting my Patreon money on legal sports betting. That is not true. I understand why that might concern you, but that is not true. I am wasting BetDSI's money because I wanted to make fun and ridiculous bets every week. Your Patreon money pays for my car insurance and monthly supply of hemorrhoid cream, which is the only thing that gives me the power to sit on my ass all day editing these fucking videos. But I appreciate the concern. The Eagles went from being 4-point underdogs to 3-point underdogs overnight, so they are 3-point dogs to the Browns. A familiar position for Eagles to be in. Now it's true the Browns have looked better this preseason than Philly. Yes, both of Philly's starting quarterbacks have been bang-hurted up. That is a combo of the words hurt and banged up. And yes, the Eagles have lost both of their preseason games, but after the Browns fucked me last week, I'm picking the Eagles to redeem my $100 loss. Unlike smart sports bettors, I gamble my money with emotion. I take it personally when I believe in a team like the Browns and they can't even beat the fucking Bills in the preseason, and they had plenty of opportunities to do so, by the way. And after being perfect Week 1, Tyrod Taylor goes 4 of 7 for 22 yards and 0 TDs. Baker Mayfield throws 0 touchdown passes. Tyrod and Baker let Josh Allen throw for more touchdowns than they combined for after I put it all on the line for you two. And to rub it in my face with defensive play that let Nathan Peterson throw for more yards than Tyrod and Baker combined. It's what I get for believing in Cleveland. Now here's what I should have realized. The Browns needed to get the running game going after a horrendous Week 1 performance. And what better team to do that than against the Buffalo Bills, who gave up an NFL worst 22 rushing touchdowns in 2017 and were 4th worst in yards per game given up on the ground with 124. How that team made it into the playoffs, I haven't a fucking clue. How Bob Wiley is employed by a professional football team, and HBO or Netflix hasn't contacted me about hosting a sports show, I haven't a fucking clue. But for some real talk, Wiley probably has the strongest abs on earth hidden under that belly fat in order to move that gut every time he yells with power. This week, against the Eagles, in what will be the most important game of the preseason, for both teams, Cleveland will face what was the best run defense in 2017. Philly gave up 79 yards per game and only 7 touchdowns. Only the Patriots and Titans gave up fewer rushing TDs last year. We will find out if the Browns actually have a rushing attack in the first half of this game. I'm not sure that they will. And I also like the fact that the Eagles quarterback, Nate Sudfeld, has gotten more reps this preseason than any other quarterback in this game due to Nick Foles' initial neck injury and shoulder injury against the Patriots. Sudfeld is building chemistry with wide receiver Shelton Gibson, who he connected with on this beautiful deep ball against the Patriots. Completing a pass like this when you're backed up on your own goal line is rare. And I just think Philly is going to win the one preseason game that they will actually be planning for. If you go 1-3 in the preseason, but that one win is week 3, that says far more about your team in a positive way than if you go 3-1, but that one loss is week 3. I don't think the Browns secondary is ready for the stud felled me up all night long. And I think the Eagles' offensive line is adequately stacked to handle the Browns' strength on defense, their defensive line. Also, the Eagles now have the top-selling album in history, surpassing Michael Jackson's Thriller. The game is in Cleveland, and where is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Cleveland. Never have I been so sure about betting $100 in my life. Wait, what's that? Oh shit, Big Dick Nick is starting the first half of this game, not Sud the Stud. And none of the Eagles' starting running backs will be playing, nor will their 2 starting wide receivers or 2 dominant defensive linemen, Graham and Timmy Jernigan. I don't care. I don't care if the entire Eagles team is hurt. I'm not changing my bet. Because I can't. I've already placed it. Honestly, with Foles playing, you have Foles, Sudfeld, Tyrod, and Tyrod, probably taking all of the snaps for the game. From start to finish, that might provide the best quarterback play of all the games this weekend. Which is crazy because 3 of those guys are backups. But 1 is a Super Bowl MVP. And 1 is Tyrod Taylor. Thanks for watching another episode of That's Good Sports. Remember, BetDSI, link in the description, promo code GS100. We do a weekly podcast on my second YouTube channel, That's Good Sports. It's called the That's Good Sports Podcast. It's also on iTunes, Podbean. Download it, listen to it like a regular podcast. We talk about the Broncos and the NFL once a week. Hopefully more in the future. Soon.